In today's contemporary society, there exists a prevailing bias against grizzly bears. Many individuals, influenced by their portrayal in numerous movies, perceive them solely as malevolent predators, capable of inflicting nothing but anguish and torment. Nevertheless, there are instances where these bears reveal an alternative side, challenging the commonly held view. Our narrative centers around the protagonist who encountered a remarkable revelation, witnessing that not all bears conform to the merciless predator archetype. Contrary to the prevailing notion that bears possess limited intelligence and an inability to differentiate between good and evil, this encounter provided a glimpse into a more nuanced reality. Our tale unfolds in the picturesque northwest region of Wyoming, nestled amidst the breathtaking landscapes. Within this captivating expanse, a young tourist mysteriously vanished, leaving her friend deeply concerned after not having seen her for 2 consecutive days. Filled with apprehension, the friend promptly reported her absence, prompting search parties to meticulously scour the area, square by square. Little did they anticipate the astonishing surprise awaiting them. After an exhaustive search, the woman was eventually discovered in a rather extraordinary location, a bear den. Astonishingly, she emerged unscathed, devoid of any physical injuries, and displayed no signs of fear. Adding to the intrigue, fresh bear footprints were detected near the den, implying the presence of the bear in the vicinity. The woman's subsequent account left the rescuers chilled to the bone, sending shivers down their spines. According to the tourist, the bear had saved her from the attack of her ruthless spouse, who'd come up with a cruel plan to get rid of her. The fact was that the woman's husband invited her on a walk in the forest to spend some quality time together, but after the couple went deeper into the forest, the man attacked his wife. The missing tourist recently became a wealthy, Harris having inherited millions after her parents died in a car crash. That was the reason behind her husband's decision to get rid of her, to get his hands on the inheritance. Fortunately, the man never managed to implement his plan because a huge grizzly bear came to the woman's rescue. It's hard to say where the predator came from, but there was no doubt that it was the animal's intervention that saved the woman's life. The man got scared of the huge bear and chose to flee, disappearing into the nearest grove in just a couple of seconds. The most surprising part, however, was the fact that the bear didn't show any aggression towards the woman. In a remarkable turn of events, the colossal bear affectionately nuzzled against the tourist's hands, exhibiting a familiarity that seemed pre-established. With darkness descending, circumstances compelled the woman to spend the night within the confines of the bear's den, while the enigmatic predator ventured off into the unknown, yet to return. The tourist had to spend about 2 days in the den before the rescuers found. After the woman reported the attack, her husband was detained and taken into custody. However, everyone was wondering about the reason behind the bear's attitude towards the woman. Fortunately, the rescued woman knew the answer to this question. As it turned out, the woman had already been to this part of the woods 7 years ago. She was there with her grandfather, who worked as a ranger, protecting the forest and its inhabitants. One day, the grandfather happened to save a bear cub whose mother was shot by poachers. The man and his then 17-year-old granddaughter fed the cub and gave it a name, Teddy. As the bear cub grew in strength, it fled from the ranger's abode, startled by the persistent barks of the neighbor's dog, which had managed to break free from its chain. Both the ranger and his granddaughter, under the impression that the bear cub had perished in the forest, accepted their erroneous assumption. However, the unfolding events of the past 2 days would prove them unequivocally mistaken. Undoubtedly, one could raise doubts about the identity of the bear that was rescued by the rangers 7 years prior, and whether it was indeed the same bear that inadvertently became the savior of the wealthy Harris. Nevertheless, engaging in such a debate would potentially prolong indefinitely, with no definitive resolution in sight. Although a definitive answer may elude us, there is one certainty we can hold. Bears, much like humans, possess the ability to remember both positive and negative experiences. Their capacity for remembrance is impartial, and as a result, they are inclined to reciprocate the treatment they receive from people. Hence, it remains crucial for us to treat bears with the respect and kindness they deserve, as they will inevitably respond in kind. I hope you liked this video. Please give us thumbs up and consider to share it with your loved ones. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.